Scorpio, welcome to your June reading. Tis be Olin Odinson, welcome to my channel. Sorry we're late with this month's readings. We're catching up, so let us just get right into it, Scorpio, without further delay. Let us see what the message wants to come through for the Scorpions. Ooh, interesting. Alright, so we have He of the Fiery Sword right next to Fairies of the Future. So, it's interesting. Some of you are in a righteous space right now. This is the He of the Fiery Sword. It's kind of like the celestial reflection of the Divine Masculine. And it being right next to Fairies of the Future, there's a lot of action that's being taken here. A lot of it. The fact, this card alone, it doesn't necessarily speak of action. It's about what you're about to do, right? Because it's very much in the mind and where you're going in the different realms. It's a lot of traveling everywhere. And we have this pixie over here just pointing in this direction. It's stay focused. And it's magnetized by this. He of the Fiery Sword magnetized fire energy. It's this sword, it's like it's going in this direction, in the direction of this, almost like an arrow. I'm seeing it like an arrow just being shot, but it's a fiery arrow. It's with full force, and you let go, and the action is done. Whatever that is, it's almost like you guys are set on a path. Some of you are more sure than you have ever been about what you need to do next. And that brings in this new beginning, the Maiden. A very auspicious luck energy. It's beautiful. Goodness me. Look at that. So, right after all that I have just said, it's a very beautiful Scorpio. I am happy for you. The Scorpio readings are all beautiful, but in this is probably going to be the best Scorpio reading I have done yet. Wow, because we just have this fiery protective action, right? And you have the Celestials on your side, but it's not that you don't need them, but the place that you are at right now, you are more empowered than you have ever been. It's very beautiful. You're reaching new lengths, but in such a peculiar way. And I say peculiar because you guys are doing a dance. I'm seeing someone dance around fire. It's almost like you are connecting with the spirits in front of everyone while still connecting with them in ways they understand. This kind of reminds me of a reading I did for y'all further back. The world is going to know your language. So it's almost like whatever this is that you have decided to do, you're in full faith in it this time. It's almost like as if, excuse me. It's almost as if whatever this is, you have full faith. Whatever this is. It can be a career or a career relationship. You having full faith in this, whatever it is, brings in actions from you, opinions from you, that when you put it out there, when you speak that language of your own faith, it brings in this new beginning, and you experience it. You experience it. I'm just hearing you experience it in such a joyous way. Some of you are really about to enjoy yourselves. And then we have the victory card. We have the Singer of Transfiguration. This is the Phoenix. This is rising out of the ashes. I'm just surprised because I just feel like this is going to be a really good reading. Probably your best one yet, Scorpio. My goodness. Some of you guys are really taking positive action. It's just like you guys become a judge, and all your cases, you don't feel guilty about the cases that you have judged because you're just judge, if that even makes sense. This is, it's interesting that this is the righteous energy. This is the judge right here. This would probably be judgment in this deck. Probably not though, but but it's, you can't compare this to tarot. This is the select. I don't even know how to explain this card. It's, I always choke up on this card because it's a lot. It's an intense, masculine, powerful energy. Paired with the fairies of the future, it's brought in and grounded now. It brings in this new beginning, and you rise from this situation. Like, I'm sorry, my face is itchy, my hair keeps going over it. Jesus. Anywho, there is this victorious moment that you are going to experience, or already feeling, of just being in your situation in full faith. You being in this situation in full faith brings in so many beautiful new beginnings. Look at that. So I want to do it. I want to take it like this. So we have the Soul Shrinker right next to Niek the Neomancer, and it's almost like something that was shrinking your soul, keeping you silent, keeping you. It's almost like, I think of this as the voice that is just perfectionist, but beyond that. And Nick, the Neomancer, pays attention to the little details, also has people behind the scenes watching and criticizing. Okay, a lot of criticism is here. It's almost like you are coming from a lot of criticism, of people who judge, people who think their way is right. It's a lot of that, and that being involved in your life complicated things in the past. But when you found that faith, or you're going to find this faith, or you move in this direction, the guidance here is, by the way, just take what resonates and reflect it however way it makes sense. Alright, that being said, it's almost like you just completely trusting yourself and not listening to the people behind you criticizing it. You find yourself, you find your voice, you find the voice that brings in new creations, the bright mother, the creative energy right here. This is a beautiful story that's playing out over here. It's creating the bright mother. This is the creational energy. This is Gaia if she were in this deck. She is right next to Lala's Gunna. You finding your voice creates so many new, creates such a different environment, and an environment that brings in high vibrational surroundings, new friends, or a strengthening of a friendship or a relationship, a strengthening of the relationship with yourself, essentially, the friends. This is not needing to know the other person's name. This is like if you became friends with someone a whole year and you don't even know their name, but you one day you randomly call them by their name. It's like, oh, how did you know my name? It's like, I just know. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know if that even made sense, but it's like, there is this connection that's sparking. It's almost like you rising out of this heat, this victorious moment that comes out of the situation through your choice in faith, through your choice in believing in your path, in yourself, brings in this marvelous victory, this marvelous gift. And then we have List of the Shadows. You are being pulled out of the darkness. You might have been in an environment that carries lots of intense emotions, and those emotions, whatever, those criticizing emotions, judging you, have nothing to do with you. It's completely separate from you. So it's like you're learning how to not drink the surroundings and let it affect you. And because of that, you moving forward in your path brings in beginnings that make you light. You're just becoming lighter, lighter. I'm feeling, oh, oof, yes, lighter. Oh, you heard how loud that was. Beautiful. So this obstacle energy, the walls, the blocks, the resistance, all of that, it falls away the Lady of the Harvest. It falls away. It is harvested. It is, that cycle is ending once and for all. Right next to the Retriever, at least in this situation, it's like whatever this imaginary fears or the criticisms that you let become a wall in your life, just the thoughts that don't belong to you, opinions that are not your own, you just accept that people perceive things how they wish to perceive them, and you can't change their perception. So only time only time can tell them the truth, right? So after time does go on and you stay devoted to your faith, to your truth, staying devoted, lost hope that is not lost but is always by your side. You staying devoted brings on this healing energy, healing, healing, and it just nothing but healing. This, look at this, is beautiful. 10 at the top over here too, which is all about 10, the end. 10 minutes into the video, now going to 11. It's 10, also the world tree. It's the ending of whatever this path was, and just right into this new beginning and this phoenix moment. I'm just happy for y'all. Goodness me, look at that. You guys have prevailed through all 4 seasons, became the wisest there was to be, and then your forms of communication are now understood by yourself, as they only need to be understood by yourself. In the past, how I'm getting this message here is like, even you are not accepting your own truth. Some of you were not accepting your own truth and let others' criticism get in the way of that. Because some of you are too nice. Some of you were too nice. Some of you just forgot. Some of you let yourself get stepped over because of out of pleasing the other person or out of pleasing criticism. But through this, through the withstanding of the seasons, you prevail and complete the cycle. That is beautiful. So let's get it. Gods or Titans cards. Let's see if I can try to shuffle it. If I can try to shuffle it. These cards are huge. I'm gonna drink some water. Goodness me. Alright, let's see. Come on, bring it on. Gods and Titans. Come on, bring it on. Come on, bring it on. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's see. Do I see any air? No. But something might be in the Libra reading for you, but I'm gonna just put that out there. Anywhoosy, we have Anubis protection. Whatever this is, your faith in your path brings on protection from the gods, from the universe, the celestials, the angels. It's utter protection over your own faith, over your own beliefs. You can rest assured that whatever this is that you're manifesting, whatever this is that you are dealing with right now, it is moving quickly. It is moving very quickly. We have Osiris right after that, renewal. The renewal over whatever this is. We ended off with the singer of healing. This is going, whatever this is, the situation is going to be completely different in a few weeks at least, is what I'm getting. And we have this renewal right next to Thor. Action. Action. Action taken, action done, brings on this action when it comes to the renewal of your faith. You completely making actions based off of that allows this new beginning to come to play. Because remember, we have this, the maiden, and right after that came along the phoenix, the victory card, the just success. There's a lot of success that I'm seeing here. A lot of success, and a lot of protection, and a lot of action. Lots of action. So it's almost like a lot of things are going to be happening. Your life is going to be chaotic in a good way, where one happiness event happens after another. and just a renewal in your life. That's beautiful, Scorpio. I am surprised. I'm so happy. Scorpio readings, not that the Scorpio readings have been bad before, but you guys were dealing with this situation, but now it seems like the situation is lifting, changing, molding into something. Now let's get a tarot duck. Okay. Four of Arrows, Four of Swords, King of Swords, and the reality changes. But yeah, we have a Four of Swords, so it's almost like whatever you just coming through the past, through resting, through it's almost like the period that you were just in. As I said in the previous readings, it's almost like you guys were dealing with the situation in almost like internally, but now there's a lot of flight that's happening. There's a lot of King of Swords. So like I said, air. You might be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but there is a lot of air activity here. So you very well might be dealing with an air sign. But yeah, there's from the rest to the butterfly to the bird flying into this new reality and the wheel. The cycles change, the seasons pass, and you're falling right into a new reality. You're falling right into a renewal of relationship, career, whatever it is for you. This is very beautiful. For some of you, it is a relationship because we have these two came out next to each other. The Bright Mother and Friends. This is pretty much the Bright Mother is birthing a new perceived reality for the friends there. So let's see what we can get for the Fairy Tarot. Wow, this probably, like I said, it's probably going to be the best Scorpio reading yet. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of addiction or codependency. And then we have a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Like, jeez Louise, that's beautiful. All of this so synchronistic. So 10 of Winter, 10. And we ended off with 10, the 10 wheel over here, and going back over here, where you at? The Singer of Healing, 10. The Tree of Life, 10. The End. Like, this is definite, Scorpio. This is set in stone. This is set in stone. Oh my god. A weight lifted off your shoulders. And then a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. It's all like, so there goes with that coming together with another person, a reuniting of some sorts, and moving in together in a direction. It's almost like you're moving together in a direction with you and your faith, or just with everything in your life. Everything. It seems as though everything is changing, because when the Singer of Healing, it's not just attributing to one thing, especially when we have all these characters at play here. This is excuse me, let me pick this card up. The Fairies of the Future. This is regarding your future. This has to do everything with, like, your whole life. And then the Chariot. Movement forward. Movement, movement, movement. Celebrating your accomplishments and being in the spotlight. Wow. We can end it off right there, Scorpio. That was the quickest one yet. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Beautiful message. Keep your faith. Perceive this message into your physical reality, however way it makes sense. Take what works. Yeah. And yeah. Anything else? If you're looking for a personal reading, that information is down below. If you want to connect with me through social media, that information is down below as well. And until the next message, Scorpio, this is Olin Odinson. Travel safely through the night into the light, and I say to you, farewell.